What is going on, people? It's Saturday, October 4th, I think it is, and had a chance to get out, so we are getting out. We are going on the City of Long Beach today, another half-day boat. Should be pretty casual. I think mostly they're going for just bottom fishing. Let's talk about the rods and stuff I'm bringing over again. I do want to do a whole video on this to make sure that people understand kind of what my setups always are. I've got my trusty old tri-helix from Turner's. This is a 25 to 60, and I paired that with a Penn Fathom 25 NLD2. That just means narrow lever drag. My secondary rod is always my Daiwa Proteus Daiwa setup with I don't get the cover on there, but it's a Lexa 400. It's got that grip on there, that wind grip. I don't really like it that much if I've not mentioned that before, but for the most part I'm just bringing those two rods. I think we're just pretty much going bottom fishing, but we'll find out what it looks like on the boat. Price was $65 for the boat. Then they charge like a $2 ticket fee, and they charge like a, I don't know, pier point landing fee. All in all, it's like $69. Then you gotta pay $3 for parking. You park in the first 30 stalls out there in the parking lot, and then you're good to go. Now, one thing I do want to mention about pier point landing is that give yourself a little bit extra time when you're coming here, because a lot of times they have events in the front area there, just like right now. They've actually blocked off the main thorough view, like where you can get through it, to get over into this area. So once again, you gotta have to go to the back end and go to the back area through Golden Shore. So it gets to be kind of painful sometimes because it's kind of a windy road, and it's easy to go get lost over the Queen Mary area. So yeah, it's sometimes navigating here is not the easiest because it's like right in the middle of Pike and all that stuff that they got going on over there. So anyways, give yourself a little bit extra time if you don't know your area, your way around here, and hopefully you're able to make it on time. So today looks like a bunch of people. I think there's gonna be like 30 on the boat, which is not actually that many for a half day on a Saturday. So so we're going with today is we said we're gonna go rock fishing, maybe sculpin, but maybe like a sheephead and whitefish. So I'm happy. Got my Proteus, that one I was talking about earlier. This is my lighter rod setup with the Lexa 400 setup, reverse dropper loop. I have a pretty simple little setup here. I tie these things normally ahead of time, and then I just tie everything on with the swivel like I talked about before. I don't like to use regular circle hooks on these types of fish because I just feel like the pickup is a little bit better on the bait type hooks. So that's my own personal preference there. And I like to use a simple bait caster with this type of fish because it's just easier up and down rather than having to worry about a lever drag every time. My other rod over there is set up with a double dropper loop, of course, like normal double circle hooks, ready to go to the bottom if we do go to the bottom. And if not, then what we're going to do is we're going to use it set up for sculpin. And if it's sculpin bite, then we're going to use two lead heads with white or brightly colored plastics, ready to go for that. So right now they're set up with hooks in case we're just going to go dropper loop. But if we do need to go sculpin, then I'll Okay, so for sculpin fishing, what we're doing first, I'm going to go ahead and tie on. I do wish I was at the rod, there's a tackle meet today, but I got lead heads here, Vandeman baits. I like the orange, and I use a white. I know this is a bass one. Don't give me comments in the video, I understand, but I really like the way that flutters around. And I always use a bigger one on the top, and I got these from like Fred Hall, I think a couple years ago, or Bart Hall. They don't work great. They don't work great, but for the top fishing for sculpin, they're just fine. There's nothing wrong with those things. They glow a little bit, they're okay. But yeah, huge hook, and we're gonna be loading it up with squid, which I'm sure they're cutting up over there. This feels decent size, I'm not gonna lie. This is a sculpin fish right here. So this is what we're talking about here. This is a sculpin fish, okay?
Yeah.
All on the top right here. There's spines right here, all across here. The back areas, bottom areas. This is all spiny, and it's all super poisonous. So you gotta be careful. So somebody might drop this on the ground, might be flopping around. You gotta be careful with that, okay? Sculpins are out. Yep. Are you on?
I don't know.
Well, so one way to do it is to just put this right here on the rail. Is that left hand? No, okay. Are you left-handed?
No.
So put your right hand on this thing like this, like I am right now.
Yeah.
You gotta put this part on your left.
You could do that too, yeah. And see like this right here, and then when you're cornering, you just put on the thing and you can just wind up.
Oh, okay.
It's different kind of reel than what you're used to, right?
Yeah.
See now when I'm running up, I'll just put an angle like this, and I'll just reel nice and slow. You don't have a fish, you can drop it back down again. And we'll catch doubles. I just got a double, you see it? Oh, sorry, Bosco. Shit, I'm on for 3 already. 3 already? Yeah. Are you tangled? So you want your weight to be directly on the bottom. And then when you feel something, you don't need to jerk it like a bass. What you need to do is you need to kind of swipe it. I'll watch my tips. I'm on the bottom. I can already feel I'm getting bites. I've already got one on there. Should I wait for 2?
Yeah.
Okay.
Ready.
There we go. You got a tangle and double over there.
You're not gonna really feel those bites, guys.
Can you reel up your stuff?
Yeah.
Let me see if I can fix you up. Okay, so let's go over what we've done so far. We've only gone to 1 stop, and it was actually quite good. I was really surprised. We stopped and we started picking up, good sized ones. Not even ones that were battling the limits as was before, but actually decent size. Probably like you saw on the film, on the video there. Not too bad. Just picking up some doubles, and for a while there was going just absolutely awesome. Now we're heading over to our second spot, and of course I'm excited because we are stopping with the Sculpin. Now we're going to the Sheephead territory, and I'm all about it. So hopefully I'll be picking up some sheephead and showing it on video. And of course I'm setting up the Proteus as I talked about before with the 400, the Lexa 400 reverse dropper loop, and we'll see what we can catch. Any luck? It's a fish. There we go. That's my baby. It's transitioning, but yeah.
Next time just use gaff.
Gaff?
No.
Should I yield gaff for you?
Yeah. Just gaffing.
Fuck, dude.
I literally went like that.
19, brother.
You want to keep that in there? For memories or like?
For memories of what? Pinheads? 19, brother. I know. I gotta pump high so I can turn my camera on it first. Huh? Yeah, that's a sheepy. Here now it's a giant whitey. That thing took my bait down, dude.
Oh, it don't look like a whitefish to me. Oh, it is a whitefish.
It's a sheepy. I'm not in the jackpot, brother. I'm watching.
I got it.
Well, you always tell me I should enter the jackpot, Calvin.
Good.
You didn't get in?
Never do.
Why?
I don't catch fish.
Sculpin. Number 17?
19. Dude! Nothing to moving around. The one thing you can do is always just practice casting, so no one's in the back. Got my setup. Might as well just start chucking, right? We were on the Sheephead and Whitefish for a little while there. Then we moved to one spot, no bites. In the third spot, no bites. So we've gone to 3 spaces so far, and only one of the 3 have actually been producing. No one's catching anything around the board, so I'm just running with a little bit of topwater fun, practicing. When somebody gets on the fish, then I'll just go ahead and I'll start to I'll drop down again too. But until then, might as well just kind of throw around. Okay, so we are just finishing off our day. We went through, I don't know, the morning was good. The afternoon we had a couple spots, but really after that we would visit 3 other spots that were just kind of absolutely dead. The last 2 we picked up a seal, so I kept diving up and down. It's about 150 to 200 feet, so the fish were scared away from that. Ultimately we picked up all the whitefish, sheephead, and really the second spot. After that, the rest of the afternoon's been kind of dead, so we're just finishing up the day. We're heading back in the dock. It's about 3:15 or something like that. So you can see behind me a bunch of people are lining up to actually finish off and get their fish filleted and cleaned up. Got everything kind of taken care of, so I'm all cleaned up already. I only brought 2 rods, 2 setups, so it's pretty simple, but for the most part it was just another great day on the city of Long Beach. Thank you so much for watching. I'll talk to you later. See you next time.